Alright everyone, welcome back.
だが聖杯を下ろす器は別だ。あれは初めから形あるものとして用意され、聖杯召喚の時まで力を流し込まれていく。残るサーバントがあと2人だけという状況ならば、すでに聖杯としての力を持ち始めていよう。そうであろうセイバー。お前とて前回最後まで残ったサーバントだ。そう、聖杯は常にここにあり、生贄の地で満つる時を待つ。だがそれは虚しいとは思わないか。何も残り一人になるまで付き合うことはない。お前たちの望みを叶えるだけならば、今の状態でも可能だろう。ならばここで意味のない摂取をすることもあるまい。
そうですね。確かに貴様の言い分は正しい。だが、だとしたら貴様は何者だ。貴様の目的は聖杯を手に入れることではないのか。
私は選定役だと言っただろう。ふさわしい人間がいるのならば喜んで聖杯は譲る。そのためにまずはお前の言葉を聞きたいのだ、エミヤシロ。
My body moves. Excuse me, wow. My head is grabbed and my body's lifted. It hurts. The wound in my chest opens up. The pain makes my vision go white.
貴様！
案ずるな。ただ返事を聞くだけだ。聖杯は求めるものにのみ応える。己のマスターが聖杯にふさわしいかどうか、お前とて興味はあろう。
それは無駄だ。シローは聖杯を欲しがらない。私のマスターはお前のようなゲスではない。
ああ、この男は初めからそう言っていたな。だがそれは本心ではあるまい。あらゆる人間に闇があるよう、この男にも影はある。例えばそう10年前のあの日、この少年は本当に何も恨まなかったのか。その先にあったものを忘れることで振り払っているのではないか。
Hold on. What's he saying? The fire 10 years ago has nothing to do with this. This is meaningless. Nothing should come out of it.
その傷を切開する。さあ、懺悔の時だ。エミヤシロ。
My back arches. My mind reverses like electricity is running through it. In place of my fading mind, a red vision appears. Stop. 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 Stop, stop, stop. Stop, stop, stop. Stop, 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 stop. There's no meaning in this. No one will be saved if I remember this now. Everybody died. Everyone was dead. I was the only one wandering through the fire. The houses had burned down with the burned up corpses under them, and sounds of crying came from all around. It hurts, it hurts, it hurts! I walked alone. I sought help and I wanted someone to save me, so I kept walking, not looking to the side. Stop. All the while, how could I think that no one was asking for help from me when I could still move? Stop. Help. 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 Yeah, I noticed. There's no way I couldn't have noticed. I walked through it all. I ignored the voices sobbing in pain. I ignored the voices going mad trying to escape. I ignored the screams of those not wanting to die. I ignored the pleas of mothers wanting me to take their children. I even ignored the dying eyes that could not ask for help. I kept walking, only seeking help for myself. Wait. I was tired of looking at corpses. I was already tired of seeing people die in pain. I thought I couldn't save them. I thought they would die no matter what I did. That's why I never stopped. Stop. Give it back. Give it back. Give it back. Give it back. I thought I had to live even a second longer because I had to go that far. If there were people who died without being able to do anything, as long as I could do something, I thought I had to live. Stop! But my heart was almost crushed. I held back my tears and walked on in search of an escape. It was hard to live on while ignoring the pleas for help. I knew. It would be easier if I apologized, so I never apologized. I believed. That would be my only sincerity, as I could not do anything. Stop! It hurts. It hurts. It hurts. It hurts. And as I wished, I alone was saved. The only ones at the hospital were children unfortunate enough to be in areas near where the fire occurred. I didn't want to know about it, but the man in the white coat told me. In that area, I was the only survivor. Stop already! I saw people dying in pain. I saw just as many sad people, because there was a funeral for all those who died in a big building. Every kind of sadness and affection for those that died. I thought that... Just stop! Hey! Hey! Hey, hey! I had to remember every single bit of it. It's only natural that many people wanted to be helped and not one of them had their wish granted. So, since my wish was granted, I thought it was only natural for me to take on their debts. No, I could not hold my head up unless I thought so. No more. Give it back, give it back, give it back, give it back! That's why I frantically chased after Kiritsugu. For those I couldn't save and for the things I couldn't do, I admired a superhero who could save someone. What was me crumbled away as I ignored the pleas for help. I kept moving forward with an empty mind. No more! Please! Please, please, please! The people I didn't save taught me that I had to go on. What was lost within all that? I just thought about going forward in place of all people that died. I couldn't think of anything else. I sealed any memories before that so I would never think about them. People kinder than anyone else. Memories of those who were my parents, so as to not recall them and go back. I sealed them tight, thinking I was already dead. Don't open it! It's not painful. Emiya Shiro was happy being adopted by Emiya Kiritsugu, so...
それを間違いだと思ったことが一度もなかったというのかね。
I'm telling you, don't open that! Pain. The pain in my chest pulls me back to reality. My nausea doesn't stop. My limbs are numb and my head is burning. My breathing is ragged. Return it. Return it. Return it. Return it. Their voices are echoing in my head. I throw up blood. Is it because my body is dying or because I cannot endure those voices? My chest hurts. My chest hurts. My chest hurts. I can't plug it even if I try. What hurts is the pain inside. It will keep hurting as long as the memory is there, and it will never heal. Is it an illusion? I see a figure that should not be here. So I have to bear this. I can think about wanting to die. If she is here, even in an illusion, I have to act like I'm alright.
深い傷だ。これでは癒されぬままでは苦しかろう。エミヤシロ。お前はそのままで一生を終えるべきではない。
You're putting this guy through so much, man. I hear the priest's voice. The voice is totally unlike him, filled with compassion.
お前は聖杯などいらぬと言ったな。だがどうだ。仮に10年前の出来事をやり直せるとしたら、お前は聖杯を欲するのではないか。 あの出来事で失われたもの全てを救うのだ。あの事故をなくしエミやキリツグなどにかかわらず本来の自分に戻れる。それこそがお前自身を救う唯一の方法ではないのかな。
Redo the incident 10 years ago? Redo myself who survived by not saving anyone? No, more than that. If I could make that incident as if it never happened so that no one would be hurt.
なんで
I shake my head. I reject that vision with my burning head. I spit at my own weakness. Because... it hurts, it hurts, it hurts, it hurts! I hear their voices. My fingers feel the wet floor. Help. They all want to go back to that day. Yeah, I wanted that too, though it can't have been as bad as you guys. Even after Kiritsugu adopted me, I went to the burned field often to look at the scenery. I went to the place where nothing remained, opened the door that didn't exist, walked through the hallway that didn't exist, and smiled at my mother who wasn't there anymore. I wanted to return to the days before it happened. I awaited the day when I would wake from this bad dream. That didn't happen, and I accepted reality. But if I could obtain a world where it didn't happen and where nobody got hurt, that would certainly be...
さあ答えよ。お前が望むのならば聖杯を与えよう。
The priest with the Holy Grail says so. Return it. Return it. Return it. Return it. If I wish these voices will go away. Orphans like me. If fate had taken a slight turn, I would be there as well. So I don't even need to think about this. I don't need to think about it. So why?
いらない。そんなことは望めない。
I stare straight at the dead corpses, and I reject them. That is my answer. It doesn't matter what the Holy Grail is. I can't wish to regenerate the dead, nor to change the past.
そうだ。やり直しなんかできない。死者は蘇らない。起きたことは戻せない。そんなおかしな望みなんて持てない。
My cheeks are hot. Every time I say such a miracle is impossible, tears pour out from vexation. I wonder why miracles wishing for such normal happiness are too much for people.
それを可能とするのが聖杯だ。万物すべて君の望むままとなる。
The priest says so, but I can't agree. Even if I could redo the past, I must not take back what has already happened, because if I do that, everything would be a lie. Those tears, those pains, those memories, that cold reality that hurts my heart, all of it. There were people who died in pain. There were people who risked their lives to save others. There were people who mourned for the deaths. But then, if everything were taken back and it did not happen, where would all of those go? The dead people would not come back. Reality cannot be overturned. To continue on remembering the pain and the weight, isn't that how lost things remain? People will eventually die, and death itself is sad. But pain shouldn't be the only thing that remains. A death is painful, but it also leaves behind bright memories. As I am bound by these people's deaths, as I am protected by my memories of Kiritsugu, I believe memories become constraints and change the people living now. Even if they are memories that will eventually be forgotten.
その道が今までの自分が間違ってなかったって信じている。
This quote will be an important quote throughout this whole game.
そうか。つまりお前は
聖杯なんていらない。俺は置き去りにしてきたもののためにも自分を曲げることなんてできない。
I declare so within my pain. I control the pain in my fading consciousness and manage to stay up on my knees. Then, I finally realize I can't hear the voices. The voices aren't echoing anymore. I don't know how they took my answer. But it is sad that they closed their eyes without a single grudge. That is the answer her master arrived at. The anger she bore until just a moment ago has disappeared. She's at a loss for words, staring at her master.
その道が今までの自分が間違ってなかったって信じている。
With his bloody body, with his ragged breath, controlling his tears,
置き去りにしてきたもののためにも自分を曲げることなんてできない。
he has apologized to everything he has stepped on, but he still declares that he will not change his path. Her vision wavers. She cannot breathe right either. She knew of his past. As Emiyashiro has seen Saber's past, she has also seen his. That is why she thought he would nod. No, she thought he had to nod. She wanted to say that it was not his fault. If you could hear, she wanted to say that it's not something Emiyashiro should be burdened with. But still, he denied it. No matter how painful the past, one cannot redo it. She almost collapses. Those words are too heavy for her. Making an oath and devoting everything you have to its accomplishment, she had felt that their ways were similar. But that was just conceit. Only she thought they were similar. They could not be similar. His mind is strong, and she, only able to deny his words, was wrong.
"自らの救いではなく、自らの願いを取ったか."
The priest lets go of the boy. He looks down at him in annoyance and walks past him as if he's lost all interest in him.
ではお前はどうだ、セイバー。小僧は聖杯などいらぬという。だがお前は違うのではないか。お前の目的は聖杯による世界の救済だ。よもや英霊であるお前まで小僧のようにエゴはかざすまい。
Her heart is shaken by his question. The priest says he will give the Holy Grail. He will give her the Holy Grail if she has a goal and a wish she wants granted.
それは
There is no reason to refuse. She fought for that alone. She became a servant for that reason alone. So, what Shio said does not matter to her. To obtain the Holy Grail, Saber...
では交換条件だ。セイバー、斧が目的のため、その手で自らのマスターを殺せ。その暁には聖杯を与えよう。
She would do anything. It is an unexpected proposal. She cannot understand it. It's not that she cannot understand his words, but such a choice has never existed for her.
どうした？迷うことはあるまい。今の小僧ならば、死んだということにも気がつかないうちに殺せるぞ。第一、もはや助からない命だ。ここでお前が引導を渡してやるのも情けではないかな。
The priest steps aside. Before her is a door leading to the underground cemetery and a collapsed figure. She walks, as if drawn to it. She walks past the priest and enters the damp room. This room is hell. He writhed in his place, and he was shown his dark side, and yet he declined the priest's offer. She places her hand on her sword. At her feet is her master, breathing painfully. The end of a long journey. The Holy Grail she desired at the cost of her life. It will be granted just by swinging her sword down. And after all, a master and the servant cooperate only until they obtain the Holy Grail. Even if it ends here.
どうした？何をためらう？聖杯と引き換えなのだぞ。交換条件としては破格だと思うのだが。
The priest's words are true. It is strange to hesitate now, but still.
その道が今までの自分が間違ってなかったって信じている。
Those words would not leave her.
私は
It is vexing, but she isn't like Shiro. She wants to redo everything. On that day, there was someone better suited to become king, someone else to pull out the sword. And that person must have been able to build a more peaceful country. That is her heart that holds her country dear. That is the doubt of the girl Arthuria before she became a king. That mind. The mind she left behind on the day she drew the sword. Why did she not realize it before?
置き去りにしてきたもののためにも自分を曲げることは
That is her heart that holds her country dear. It is the mind of a girl before she became a king. But it is not the heart of the king. The only one the king believed in was herself. To deny that would be to deny everything she has taken away. Things lost will never return. Her master continued to appeal in his pain. His figure hurts her so much. What did she tell him? That she could not start a new life? She continued to refuse him, saying that she had a duty as the king. What duty is that? To resurrect a destroyed country? To choose a more appropriate king? Or does she only wish to make that destruction never have happened?
それは違う。
Yes, that is wrong. She was raised and lived as a king. There was no mistake. So, if the result was ruin, why could she not accept it? There are no regrets. If one can be proud of one's life, one should not wish for another chance.
そういうことなのですね。シロ。
Shiro's lamentations pierce her heart. He said that the tears would go away, that the pain would go away, that the heaviness in her heart would go away as well. That is salvation by elimination. But if everything were made to never have happened, what would happen to all the things taken away? She has taken away many things and killed many. To bear the pain and regret it is the requiem. So, if she wishes for another chance, it should be from this moment on and not from the past. If there is something she could not do, she should not go back to the past to accomplish it, but rather, she must start to establish the wishes that never came true from this moment on. But she is no longer a king as she has lost her country. So her wish should be for herself as he says. No, that is not something that should be wished for. It was her decision to become king. It was never painful for her. Even if no one understood or accepted her, she believes that what she desired was something she can be proud of. At the least, the girl pulled the sword out believing so. That is the answer. Just like him, that is the only answer she can be proud of.
ああ。
She remembers the oath that she made a long time ago. Something she has kept to herself. She decided to fight, even if it meant losing everything and fighting everything.
私が愚かだった。
The oath of the king to fight even in that condition. The king protected the country, but the country did not protect the king. That is all. The result was cruel, but if there was nothing to be ashamed of in the process,
求める必要などなかった。
she swore to accomplish her duties as a king. Even if the result was her destruction, she fulfilled that oath until the very end. So, she does not need anything else. Yes, she did not want everything. From the beginning, there was only one thing she wanted. She lost many things to obtain it, but there was something else she protected until the very end. With that in mind, let her end the dream that was never granted.
聖杯は欲しい。けれど、シロは殺せない。
Pointing her sword at her enemy, she says so from the bottom of her heart.
なんだと。
わからぬかゲロウ。そのようなものより、私はシロが欲しいと言ったのだ。
That's why her role is already determined. To be his sword and shield. Ah yeah. And so she cannot hesitate any longer.
聖杯はいらぬというのか、セイバー。
聖杯が私を汚すものならばいらない。私が欲しかったものは、もうすべて揃っていたのだから。
Yes, everything was there. Her pride as a knight and her oath as the king. Even the dream the girl Arthuria wished for. I certainly heard those words. The confession of the girl who wished for the Holy Grail. She confessed that she no longer needs such a thing.
セイバ
Controlling my ragged breath, I call her name. Even though I can't see her, I can tell she's nearby. The pain is subsiding. I don't know if it's because she's near me, but the wound is starting to heal up.
立てますかシロ。動けるのなら私の手に触れてください。
I take her hand. My vision recovers. Ah, because the sword returned to its sheath. Energy starts to flow into my weak body.
セイバこれは
はい。いかにゲイボルクの呪いといえど今のシロには通じません。私のそばにいてくれればじき感知するでしょう。それより今は
Saber turns to look toward the underground temple. Beyond the door, at the exit of this room stands the last master, Kotomina Kire and Lancer.
そうか。
He observes us as if seeing us for the first time.
お前たちはつまらない。
He spits this out in an emotionless voice.
これではやはり聖杯は私が預かるしかないな。だがそうなると少々手荒い話になる。私の望みを叶えるのであれば聖杯は完全でなければならない。エミヤシロ。
I try to stand ready, but my body still won't move. I can barely stand by taking Saber's hand. I can't fight like this, and more than anything, I'll be a burden on Saber.
その心配は無用ですシロ。あなたはここにいてください。あのマスターとランサーは私一人で十分です。
ほう、それは大きく出たな。これは逃げた方が賢明かな、ランサー。
Lancer doesn't respond. First of all, Kotomina doesn't sound like he's in danger. He's just saying he's scared of us.
琴峰と言いましたね。倒す前に聞いておきましょう。あなたの目的は何なのです。聖杯の選定役である身で何を望むというのですか。
さて、言ってしまえば娯楽のためだが、それほど急を要しているわけではなくてね。実を言うとな、セイバー。私も聖杯にはそう関心はないのだ。ただあれは私の趣味に合っている。私以外にふさわしい持ち主がいないのであれば、もらい受けてやるのが世のためだろう。
ざれ言を。マスターを殺し、自らマスターになった男が何を。貴様は初めから聖杯を手にするつもりだったはずだ。
なに、ただの拾い物だよ。ランサーのマスターを始末したのは外からの魔術師は何かと厄介だったからだ。聖杯がああいうものなのだと外部には知られたくないのでね。早めに退場してもらったのだが、せっかくのサーバントを消してしまうのもうまくない。円滑に殺し合いを進めさせる手駒が入りようだったこともあり、少しばかりランサーのマスター権を拝借しただけだが。
What? Then Kotomina became a master by killing Lancer's master?
そうか。貴様が何者であるかはもう聞かない。だが選定役として責務を果たしてもらうぞ。今回の器、魂の杯はどこにある。
何？まさか知らずにかくまっていたというのか。
He gasps in surprise, but only for an instant. After looking us over with pleasure, he snaps his fingers to bring in the last character. The two tense up. Hard footsteps descend from above.
さて、お前たちには不要だろうが、紹介ぐらいはしておこう。彼はアーチャーのサーバット。前回の聖杯戦争で私のパートナーだった英霊だよ。
The Golden Knight appears. It is Gilgamesh, the King of Heroes.